The government says the country is prepared should Ebola make its way to our shores.
The national approach to fight the deadly Ebola disease is being spearheaded by the Prime Minister and a special task force he's put together to address this global threat. Well, today they met for the third time after being formed a week ago, and our Clint Watson was able to get an update from that meeting and fills us in on the details.
Ebola is perhaps a greater threat to the Bahamas as an archipelagic nation, more so than any other country in our region.
And with that in mind, Prime Minister the Right Honourable Christie says his government is treating this issue with the utmost national importance as he considers the threat of Ebola a national security issue. More than 24 international air and seaports and 6 million visitors annually, mostly from the U.S., which has had cases of Ebola, makes our nation more susceptible than others. The necessary steps taken are extensive and comprehensive, hopefully leading to this assurance.
We are prepared. If we had a case tomorrow, we are prepared.
Health Minister Dr. Perry Gomez is quite familiar with dealing with infectious diseases. As a specialist who has gained international recognition for his work, he believes facilities like PMH are ready to handle any case and have the capacity, mechanism, and staff to deal with Ebola, thanks to its new critical care block.
We have faced the HIV epidemic in this country. Lethal disease, infectious disease. And we took care of them. And the Bahamas is still standing strong. I don't see any difference in tackling Ebola. We will succeed.
The national response has also been congratulated by the World Health Organization and Pan American Health Organization's representative on the task force, Dr. Gerry, Eijkemans.
There's no reason for panic. And I just want to give the example of 2 countries in West Africa where there was an introduction of Ebola. It's Senegal and Nigeria, countries that are not as prepared as the Bahamas, where we managed with the right interventions to control and to now have declared again the countries Ebola free. So there is no need for this massive panic, and I am very proud to be part of this. And
already the Bahamas has had the opportunity to test its response. Staff who have been involved in training for the Ebola virus since July were faced with a suspected case which turned out to be malaria when the U.S. Coast Guard airlifted a Ukrainian from a freighter to the capital last month who became extremely ill. Officials say the private and public sector worked in tandem to properly deal with the matter. Since then, improved measures have been added to the protocol. Mr. Christie assures Bahamans the government is taking all necessary steps using its own resources and are also in touch with Cuba and the U.S. who have made training and their resources available.
Moving forward, we expect there to be progress to a point where we can say with confidence, and the same degree of confidence you've heard around this table, that we have taken all of the steps that we ought to in the circumstances. This will be particularly relevant to our airports where people are coming in and to our ports where people are coming in. And therefore there's an urgent requirement to ensure that we dedicate every available resource to ensuring the maximum protection of our country.
Now, the Prime Minister has promised that a special select committee will report to the nation on Wednesday at a special press conference. At the office of the Prime Minister, Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.